Club, which is the parent ultralight club in the Philippines, right, Mark?
Right.
And we're gonna enjoy the ultralight plane, and with us is our good friend from Thailand, Miss Paula Taylor.
That's right. Now,
how are you, dear?
I'm good, thank you.
Excited to fly a plane, right?
I'm very excited.
She's all set.
Now, Paula gets to be a passenger, but Diane and I are actually going to learn how to fly.
We are?
Yes, apparently.
Fantastic.
Now, Diane's had a little bit of flying experience.
Yeah? Yeah, I fly a lot of planes, and I've driven a small Cessna plane from Boracay to Cebu.
Yes.
Right. I've traumatized my crew, but they're still here, and this time I'm not going to be having any passengers, right?
Except the pilot, the instructor.
Except the pilot who will be guiding me. Well, there are the planes, guys.
Nice and bright. Let's go check them out.
Let's see what they're like. All right, so you're going to be our instructors, correct? And you are certified pilots.
Yeah, I'm certified.
Of the ultralight plane.
Mountain, everything here.
And
that's good to know, especially seeing you're going to be instructing us.
So tell us about the plane again.
Has the same flight controls as a Boeing 747.
The same flight controls as a Boeing 747?
If you can do this, can you do a Boeing?
Huh? What do you mean? What kind of controls?
Pedals work the rudder, and that's usually all.
You still do that in the 747?
Yeah.
I thought it was all like fully automated.
Oh, they also have that.
Okay.
Max was super cool early on. He assured us we would fly the ultralight on our own. Hard to believe it was that simple, but Mark, Paula, and I listened well.
This is what we call the stick. You pull this back, goes up, pulls this down, goes down.
Sooner than I thought, I was strapped onto the pilot seat of the ultralight with Max beside me, with ultralight engine on. Before taking off, Max made me feel how it was to maneuver the plane on the ground. We went up and down the airstrip before takeoff.
Your left.
Yeah, that's fast.
You must don't.
It was very different having to direct the plane to go left and right with my feet on the pedals instead of hands on the wheel. Even before flying, just handling the ultralight on the ground was already a thrill.
Let's do the takeoff.
Max said I was ready for takeoff. Huh? That wasn't even 5 minutes of training. Well, he said I was ready, so here we go. The sensation of lifting up into the air, feeling like you have hardly anything around you, is incredible. It is an instant high.
Yeah, the first 5 miles, okay?
Views of Mount Arayat. The action down the countryside becomes crystal clear. You see things from a very different but wonderful angle. And in no time, when Max felt I had control, he made it clear. He had taken his hands and feet off the controls. I was flying the ultralight. Yikes!
Do what you want, okay? To the left.
We could hear each other through the sound system. Max told me where to head, how much to go up and down, left and right. He wanted me to do it all. Thanks, Max, for trusting me so much, more than myself. Although I always knew he was closely watching. The weather was absolutely gorgeous. Mount Arayat was majestic. We must have been up for about half an hour. I was both concentrating on what Max was telling me to do and trying to soak in the views as much as I could. There were 2 other ultralights flying beside us, zigzagging by the beautiful Mount Arayat. Feel safe with this info. An ultralight can even glide down to the ground in an emergency. Whoops! Time for landing.
I love that. One of my favorite things to do. That was so good.
How was it, Diane?
Oh my God, it's so much fun.
Mark and Paula are flying separately, but guaranteed both are enjoying the ride. Mark gets to be pilot and takes the time to let others know he is doing it.
All right.
At this time, the clouds are starting to form. The ride becomes a little bit bumpy and the adventure all the more thrilling. Paula, as you can see, had a fantastic time. What Mark can do, she wants to do. So Paula is pilot this time. And I get to ride on the luxury ultralight plane. It had a little more cover in the front, so there was less wind on my face. But I must say, it was a much smoother ride. It is like riding a limousine in the air. Great stuff. Now this is a unique home away from home. This house, you will immediately feel, was built with love and passion. You may also sleep in an Ifugao hut and get away from all the chaos in the city. Beautiful landscape filled with antiques and classy Filipino furnitures. It is a quiet, perfect place to chill and look back at your ultralight flying experience. We were very hungry from being out a couple of hours flying at the Angeles Club. So our next agenda, eating.
Hi. Hello. Welcome to Abbas Farm.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
I am fine.
First of all, I want to say you have such a beautiful home, and what a privilege for us to be able to experience it now, because I know before it was just like a private thing.
Right. We finally decided to open it late last year.
Well, thank you very much for opening it to the public.
Right.
It's gorgeous.
We do now get a few guests on weekends.
So you only accept guests on weekends?
No, you can actually book on weekdays too. At the moment on for special reservations, but weekends you can come in anytime, have lunch or dinner. If you want to have your lunch like right now, you can. There's always.
Did someone say lunch?
Yes,
Ooh.
I prepared lunch for you guys.
We've heard so much about the lunch that you guys have available.
And we're really
the food.
hungry. Of course, you guys are the experts in food.
His daughter, who welcomed us here, had the same passion for food. It is a feast of Kapampangan delicacies. Abbas Farm is very proud of their Kapampangan cuisine. I would say they have the right to be so. Our group was served with the favorite dishes of the late writer-painter Emilio Aguilar Cruz. You will remember your meal here. You might also be clamoring for an afternoon siesta. Ever have one of those days where you feel your body aching for some pampering? Abbas Farm's got a nurturing caress at its spa. They are very creative. Mark, Paula, and I sampled their outdoor treatments first at the inviting Ifugao Ulogs. It's heavenly. We tried the Dupal Spot Therapy, a 30-minute outdoor massage. This method was inspired by the old Hilo technique. Steamed traditional cactus called Dupal leaf is abundant in Pampanga. It is split in the middle, then applied to our problem spots. The Dupal leaf excretes natural oil when massaged. It is said to relax aching muscles. The therapeutic treatment was very soothing, but that was just the start.
Yeah, Sports Unlimited definitely gives this place a double thumbs up.
Up, and away!
I don't know how I feel about being in control, but
You scared?
that's what we use for our